Hey Bear Squad, what is up? We are here at our VIP location today. I'm going to be straightforward right in the beginning. This is kind of a disappointing service. We'll talk about it once we get into it a little bit further. But this is part of a much larger route that we're attending to right now. And we've got a really good system in place that makes it very easy for me to go through and service everything. I create a line on how things work, like these two right here, those two crates and the soda there is what's going into this machine. And it's readily available to me right when I get to that location, which makes things so much easier. This is something that was recommended by you guys, and I'm so glad that it was, because it legitimately has made my life a lot easier and the van way more organized. Just everything's a lot better overall. These guys were asking to get surge back, and I'm gonna put it back. It's gonna be $1.50 instead of $1, because I pay like 83 cents for it. So I gotta make some sort of money on it. This location is a little weird because that door is never unlocked, so I have to go in the other door and then open that door up so I can get at it. I think a lot of the problem is this on the old AP machine. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like this or what the deal is, but the display doesn't show anything. Like there's no message or anything up on the display. So it looks like the machine's off, kinda, you know? It's hard to tell that it's even on. But we're gonna go into the soda machine first. I'm gonna unlock both machines while we're here. That way we can get right into it. And I try to do that right off the bat anyways with a lot of locations. I had trouble remembering which key it was on that one. So we're gonna open this bad boy up. And I know I did get called in for a coin jam earlier in the week on this one. Went through and cleared it, and what it was is that little push button above my fingers right there was catching, and it caught open. So when someone went to put their coins in, it wasn't counting the coins. And I just sprayed it with some PB Blaster and it was fine. It worked out pretty well after that. Everything seemed to do just fine. Now, we're going to fill up what we can from the crate, and we're also... Actually, I think I'm going to switch everything over first. Yeah, we're going to switch everything over into that crate, and then we're going to pull the Minute Maid lemonade out, and we're going to put the surge in. That's the first thing we're going to do here. And once that's done, then we're going to go through and do our standard Vensoft count and get everything squared away that way. Oh, look at that label. That is a label from Ernie. I talk about him a lot. His labels are beautiful, and I absolutely love them. He makes the chameleon labels for these machines, and he also makes the standard size labels for the 9 select machines as well. Actually, the standard size labels will fit in pretty much every soda machine. So we're pulling all of these Minute Maid cans out. It's the only reason I'm using Minute Maid to pull out is because there was the least amount of Minute Maid in there compared to everything else, and I just wanted to get it out as quick as I could and get the surge in there as fast as I could. We wound up filling that right to the top, and that sucker is good to go. Pumped about it too. What did we pull? There's 20 in there now. 21. I think there's 23. 23 cans. Having trouble with the last one. Oh, oh, that's right. I had to go straight ninja on this. Ready? Ready for it? Here it comes. We're gonna go straight ninja because the can like slips, or it's about to slip, and I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna drop it, and I dropped it, and there it is. Good to go. So we're going to set that off to the side and put one surge in there. and then we're going to move our shims back. This was very difficult to do with the hat on. This is why I like the Royal machines so much, though. If you guys saw my video on the Dixie Narco we did a while back, the shims on the Dixie Narco are way more difficult than these. These are super simple. That took like a couple of seconds. We were good to go. Now we can start filling it up. I think I notice by the time we get up to the top that my shims aren't set quite correctly. Which is another thing that's great about them. If they're not set correctly, you can fix them real quick. Yep, I think I just noticed it. Yeah, there it is. So we're going to move that top portion in a little bit. There we go. That's better. Looks perfect now. We're going to move Mountain Dew cans to the back so we can fill up the front. We're almost full on this machine. Someone was asking why I do this. So there's no specific reason as to why I fill the machine to its max. That is probably more of like an OCD thing for me. I'm not actually OCD. I'm just using that as a idea, but it's a compulsive thing that I do. So, oh, I'm actually doing a Vensoft count now. We're going to go through and do a Vensoft count, throw it in there. Wonder why I didn't fill up the surge first. Oh, am I out of surge? I'm out of surge. Now I know why. We have to go back out to the van to get the rest of it. We wind up pulling some surge off a different location to throw in there. Which is fine. The stuff doesn't rotate crazy amount. It'll probably rotate pretty good now, but... Alright. Counting up the Sun-Kissed. So this was a really quick service. We were here for 27 minutes. So we shortened the video by 10 minutes. Which is good. You can see almost standard speed. Looks like we sold 2 Dr. Peppers. This machine was not full before. Looks like I think root beer was full though, so I think we actually sold quite a few root beer. That's good. We want that. We definitely want that. Alright, so we're going to set this back down, I think. Yeah, we're going to set it down. We're going to put the Mountain Dew up. Can't remember what we do next. Is it Mountain Dew or... Okay, we're changing product around. Not sure what we're doing here. Entering something in Vensoft. Oh, changing the I didn't set the prices in Vensoft. That's what we're doing. We're setting prices on everything. That's going to take just a minute here. We'll get through that and then we'll move on. I think the next thing that we're going to jump into doing is filling up the Mountain Dew. Getting that all taken care of. Oh, we're going to go out and get the surge first. So I'm going to hop in here, open the door. Door is almost going to hit me. Open that door. Get that stuff out of the way. And grab the surge. There we go. That was ninja. You guys see that? That was awesome. Open the door just long enough for the other one to swing back shut on it. I believe this is going to give us just enough to fill it straight to the top. So we'll put that sucker right to the top. Now if Surge sells a lot, we might move it around. Put the bottled water where the Surge is and the Surge where the bottled water is. Although we don't know what the summertime is going to look like either. Alright, so we're going to fill up as much of the Mountain Dew cans as we possibly can. We've got the good old 24 pack there. The soda machine takes the longest to fill here. I don't think we're actually going to fill the snack machine when we get over there. Oh man, snack machine. I was not happy about that. When you guys see the collection, it's I was pretty upset about that. That wasn't cool. So that's it for... Oh, no, we got one more can. There we go. Alright. Let's see what we can pull for money. No coins. Did I fix that while I was there? I hope I fixed that, because that was driving me nuts. I think I did. Okay, so that's a really small collection. Not very good. This is 7 days that this is on. Okay, I did fix it. So there are slots in this machine for that stuff to plug into. Before we unhook that, we're just going to pull the fuse. Bam, fuse pulled. Now pull that apart. We got to figure out what the best way to slide this through is. There's a little opening down near where the coin slot rolls, and I think we're going to take that route. We don't want to go in front of that though. We're going to go down behind it. There we go. Pull that out. And then we're just going to plug it right into the right one. That's the wrong one. That's the right one. There we go. Plug into that. And that's not quite long enough, so we're going to pull this whole shebang down, or pull that out the other side. Yeah, we'll pull it out the other side. Let's try that. Do that number. That should give us about enough space to get this done. Now it's nowhere near the bill acceptor. That's what we were trying to avoid. We'll just plop that sucker back on there. If I can find it. Where is it? I got this. I swear I got this. I think I got this. Where is that thing? Come on. Get it. Gotta find it. No? Where is it? Is it plugged in? It's plugged in. I think it's plugged in. Yep, we're plugged in. Good. Perfect. Alright. Now I just want to check, because often when this machine loses power for some weird reason, it doesn't complete its cycle for startup. So I have to, if they ever lose power, I have to go down there and reset the machine. I'm not sure why it does it. Oh, we gotta set our prices. To do that, you press the red button on the board, and then you come out, and your first button is your back button, second button is your up button, third button is your down button, fourth button is your enter button. You look for password, enter 2314, hit the enter button, find price, scroll down to the price, and use your up and down buttons to change it, and then press your enter key. Oh, that was a mouthful to say all that at once. So now we're going to hop into the good old snack machine. We're going to reorganize some stuff and do Ventsoft, and then we'll pull a collection on it. Pull those two out, and we'll use those in the two empty coils up top just to make it look full. I'm just going to go ahead and enter everything that we need to enter into this machine. Got our popcorners over there. Cheez-Its. Add a couple of Fritos. That shelf's done. Pull the next shelf out. Popcorners. I'm going to try to reset that bag a little bit. It's kind of off. The one behind it is too. There we go. Enter everything we need to enter, then put the barbecue right there. Good to go. Pull this guy out. It's going to be all, there we go. Those things are going to run out of date soon. We got one of each of those. Run back into these. We haven't really made any sales on these either. Hopefully, when tire season comes around, things will pick up. This isn't really a location I want to pull, to be honest with you. I'm sure once I get a credit card reader on these machines, it'll probably make things better, but usually you don't want to put a credit card reader on a machine unless it's performing well to begin with. I think in this case, people just drive down to the store because they don't carry cash. That machine just, it doesn't have a digital display on, and I think that has a lot to do with it. I'm gonna put a couple, not a lot, but like maybe 6 honey bun things in here and see if that helps. Alright, here's the disappointment. $2. $2 on a snack machine in a week. That is by far the absolute worst I have ever had on any machine ever in the history of ever. Not happy about that at all. But we're about at the end of this, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Remember to love life, live your dreams. Click on one of the videos that shows here. And if you're not a subscriber already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Peace out, Bear Squad.